Mother and daughter YouTube. What's up, you guys? This is Asia,
Lakeisha, mother.
TT. Keandra.
and we are here today back with another video for you guys. Today we're going to be talking about apologizing. Apologizing for something that you didn't do, just to kill the fuse, resolve the issue, and etc. So just chime in on this topic with us. Comment down below and tell us about a time where you had to apologize for a crime that you did commit. Not really just a crime, but an issue that you was in a situation with a friend, family member, whoever, and just let us know how that went. And do you feel like you did it just to resolve the issue, for there to be peace? And did you feel like you were entitled to do that, or do you feel like that should have been the other person? So starting off, Mom, have there ever been a time where you had to apologize for something that you didn't do, and you still felt a way about it because you apologized for it to create peace, but you know that you weren't the person in the wrong?
Yeah, multiple times. Multiple times I've done that, and it's kind of cliche when you grow up and you hear your peers, because you guys look at me as peers, and I know for a fact that I've said it to each of you, like, just apologize. Maybe you looked at it wrong, or maybe you looked at him wrong, or maybe you said something that they didn't agree to, or anything. So it's kind of cliche, something that we hear as we get older from our peers, family members, no matter who it is. And I've had to do that multiple times. And like, Asia said, chiming in, and kind of piggybacking on what she was saying, does it really resolve anything? Who's really at peace? Are you really at peace? Do you feel like the issue, the situation has been handled? And I've done that multiple times, and as I got older, I refused to do it. Period. What about y'all? I refuse to do it because I feel like, no, I'm not to see the other persons, the what?
The win.
I don't know if I would say win, but I get what you're saying. But I would say give them the benefit of the doubt to not being able to own what they've done.
And make them feel, putting them on this pedestal as if they did nothing wrong. I've been in a situation. Me, what I would say about it is I've been in a situation where I've apologized for something that I know I didn't do, and it's usually something that I saw that you did that you're not owning up to, and then when I confront you about it, then it becomes an issue, and so then I'm like, okay, I apologize for bringing this up. And a lot of times when people apologize for something they didn't do, it's because a lot of times they want that friendship or they want that relationship, not necessarily the person, but an idea of who the person could be or what you want the person to be. And a lot of times it's not good because even though you apologize, it doesn't always create peace because you still feel a type of way on the inside. You still don't feel good. Nothing is resolved, and then you have all this anger and upsetness inside because the fact that just because they feel good, you don't feel good, and then there's nothing really resolved. And so I feel like I'm at the point to where if I know I did not do anything to you, I'm not apologizing just to create peace, because the fact that just makes you,
I ain't apologizing. I really don't like to apologize to people, especially if I knew it, baby. You ain't gonna apologize for me, baby. You know what I'm saying? It's already hard for me to apologize.
Yeah.
If I ain't do nothing to you,
She always make me apologize, and when I don't even get it wrong, then if you don't apologize, it's an issue. But she just said she don't want to apologize to me. But and when I apologize, I don't mean it unless I say it myself.
And a lot of times,
Right, now that could be true. What she's saying, like, because when we make a person apologize, like, well, just be the bigger person, it's not genuine. You're right, it's not genuine. So, because you in your mind, like, I ain't do nothing. But they caused the mess. Why am I apologizing? What are we fixing? Because I'm confused at this point. And I know we probably will have some type of disagreement from other people viewing it because they have a different view and a different opinion. But reality is, You shouldn't apologize for something you didn't do because it does give that persons more room to react that way in the future.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And I think, and if you're with a person that you know, not relationship wise, you know, just a friend, you know, or around a family member, and if you're around a person and you know for a fact they're not going to apologize because, you know, pride, ego, or whatever, then apologizing and forgiving is two different things, you know. And if you really want to create peace, you can forgive them without there ever being an apology because you've done your part. You know, you can say, well, even though you're not going to apologize to me for what you've done to me, I forgive you so there can be peace within me. That's what I would say.
I agree with that. I believe, yeah, forgiveness should always take place. Because you know they've done something to you. But let me go back a little bit before we move it forward. Now, let's not get it misunderstood. Because Kendra don't apologize.
I refuse to not let somebody
And if
take
she does, she don't mean
responsibility
it.
for their actions.
She don't.
So,
But Kendra, even if they are you in the wrong, you're Trivy, since you want to point at me, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. You guys hate to apologize, period.
yes, I'm not gonna apologize to you if I ain't doing to you.
No. Let's
I'm
talk
not
about when
apologizing.
you've done something.
Okay, but
I can admit my wrong though.
I do admit my wrongs.
How long does it take? How long do you think it should take for a person to apologize when they know
Well, like, I'm barely even
well?
I feel like
I'm very wrong.
you should let it sit there
Okay.
within. It shouldn't sit there within a long period of time. I know, like for us, especially with sisters, we fight a lot, and a lot of times we have to apologize right then and there, and we're not gonna mean it right then and there because we still mad and we still don't like that person, and we still got a whole lot of things we want to say, but then we're not gonna say it. So I feel like a lot of times. I'm not saying sleep on it, no, because you shouldn't go to bed with that still on you, even though sometimes we do, you know, it's cliche, but I feel like at least calm down and then try to apologize. And I think that's something we got to work on too, instead of like just letting it go on, because then we have a tendency of being mad and being petty days on, you know.
Oh, absolutely.
You know, so I feel like, no, it's not good to apologize right then and there because one, you're not gonna mean it's not gonna be sincere. Because the fact that you're gonna say I'm sorry, but then as soon as y'all separate from each other, and she,
They ain't gonna say I'm sorry. They gonna be like, sorry.
yeah, or yes.
Oh.
sorry.
Oh, yeah, y'all good for that. All of my children is good for sorry. That ain't even genuine. You're not sorry. Especially with one of the ones that ain't in the camera. Boy, oh my God, she be like this. I be like, apologize. Right now. Sorry. No, that's not genuine. But I get wanting an apology when
It makes me more mad at the person
for
for apologizing.
it does make you more mad, more angry, let me use that term, because you feel like, why? I listen, I'm at a point too. I'm at a point where, like Nay said, okay, so Asia, you know, these are my kids, so they all have nicknames: Key, Nay, T. Okay, like Nay said, if I've done nothing to you, and all of a sudden one day you want to create mess, you want to give me this negative vibe, this negative tension, and I'm confused to what's going on, and I might go to my husband or another mutual good friend of ours so it won't be biased and their opinion will be fair, and I'm not taking no more advice. Like, well, just go apologize. Maybe you said something. Maybe you looked a different way. Maybe no, I didn't. And if I did, I feel like it's their responsibility to come approach me and make me aware. You understand what I'm saying? Because then I'm confused at this point. Why the attitude? That's not how relationships per se. It could be friendships, marriages, just acquaintances or co-workers. Communicate with me to let me know. But if I know deep down on the inside, my daughter told me to stop bamming on the table because it causes, a little interruption. So let me try my hardest. Because when I get excited and passionate about something I'm talking about, I want to bam. But if I know deep down on the inside I've done nothing wrong, then I'm not going to render an apology, because it gives you the power to do it again, because you feel like if I did this to her, she gonna come apologize anyway, and I ain't gotta apologize. And then when I walk away, I don't feel complete. There's no understanding. You know what I'm saying? There's no getting to the bottom of the issue and figuring out what's really going on, because I just apologized to you for nothing.
I apologize before. I argue with you before I apologize to you. We can argue all day. I'm not going to say sorry for nothing that I did not do to you. And I'm not even going to sit there and count. I'm sorry.
I think a lot of times people think an apology is cliche or something small, but they don't realize a lot of times an apology is something that can actually heal a person, Because there's people I've encountered with that done me wrong and still to this day has not apologized to me. And I've rekindled a friendship back with that person, stuff like that. And I've always been the person that's been vulnerable to speak about it or, apologize for something if I've done something wrong. Sometimes my stuff be small and that stuff they done be major. But yet they will admit what they did wasn't right, but it was never an apology after it. So I feel like a lot of times it creates this awkwardness, and like when you come around that person, it's like when there's no apology. Now when I see this person in public and stuff like that, I have this ill feeling towards you, and I don't like that, because I don't like the idea of not liking people for a long period of time. Like I feel like a lot of times you should be at a point to where you can talk about it, and like you ain't gotta be friends. Y'all don't have to be cordial, but like walking away with an understanding and knowing that okay, there's no bad blood once y'all separate. But a lot of times they don't do that, and so when there's no apology, nothing is fixed. So there's still open wounds, that won't be healed. And a lot of times you have to heal them yourself, and it takes longer healing yourself than healing the person, because of the fact that you got to try to figure things out by yourself, because that person wasn't big enough or mature enough to come to you as an adult, as a friend, as a husband, as a wife, as a family member, to try to fix it with you. Instead, they have to fix it by yourself. And then, it takes a longer process. And then now when you see that person, you don't like that person, and then you have this feeling towards the person, and then that person has the power to control your feelings, because what they've done to you and what you wanted they couldn't give to you because of ego and pride, or because they feel like what they did wasn't that bad in their eyes.
I have a question. Okay, answer honestly. Which of you, or have any of you purposely done something to someone and wanted that person to apologize to you?
No. I never want it, but if they do, I accept it.
Then that's wrong. That right there is what I'm talking about. Have you guys ever sat back and just admitted that, Trivy, yes you do, to your boyfriend all the time, you be just causing problems, and I bet you he has to be the first one to apologize to you?
No, he don't even apologize. He only apologized that one time when you told him to say sorry.
Okay.
And that's the only time he ever apologized. I always apologize.
So, excuse my grandson in the back. We're not gonna edit this out. It's okay, baby. Get him treated. His little hair is like a little messed up, but hey. But have you guys done something? I'm guilty, since no one wants to be transparent. Have you done to something?
I just answered that.
You have.
I just said I have.
She said she
And
has.
you was happy about it?
No, I just.
And when they apologize, how did it feel?
I still like try to act mad, but then I was like.
Wrong! And I did the same thing. You, Nate?
I'm just
I've
being
done
honest.
it before, yes.
Child, see?
I'll eventually apologize, because then I'll be like, okay, I know I was wrong.
And that's why it's more credible for us to talk about it if we actually been that person. Because I have. I've done it to my husband quite a few times. I'll be like, and then I'll be ready for him to apologize to me. Yeah. Boy. And I'm like, what's wrong with it? And then I'll be like, you know what? No, I'm sorry.
You see, I don't do all that.
It was me. Cause you gotta humble yourself and put away
I just
the
be
pride.
like, I be like, yeah, I did something wrong, but I'll be like, okay, I'm so sorry.
No, but what I
I be
don't
like, yeah, I just remember I'm wrong.
we do that, but I don't. What I don't like is okay. So you know how when they apologize to us and then we accept it and we try to move on, but then we do something wrong to them, and then when we apologize to them, they don't want to accept it. They mad like no, because you be tripping all the time. So
I never
like
received that.
I don't like when my apology is not accepted.
What?
That makes me more mad than it makes me
Yeah,
feel.
it does.
Then I'm like, I'm never gonna apologize to you again. Now we got an
Exactly.
issue.
Exactly.
Now I don't like you.
And the reason why I started.
Because you start off.
No, I started for a reason. It's not like I just start for no reason.
Oh, okay.
So therefore,
Even
if
to
I
like,
start here,
even to like
people
church
should
people.
give me an
I don't like
apology.
apologizing to church people.
Kendra!
No. Me either.
Why? It's church people are people. Period. We all are
No,
the same.
no, church-
How you gonna put
That's
church
mainly
church
when-
people in a whole?
That's
different
maybe when we have to apologize, like when you
Who
tell-
when? Where?
like I had to before, like when I
Who
said-
made you?
Who you apologize to?
Girl, I need to know because she done made this up.
I gotta do the person.
I had to apologize to some people at church, like. It was just even Lubbock, Texas. I was arguing with people in Lubbock. I had to apologize to them. I ain't about to apologize to these people.
You
When they
argue with
I
them.
had to apologize.
Yes, I argued with them because they
They've been
started with me.
truthful. About that one girl that I was talking about how she couldn't sing, and you made me say sorry, and then you
Okay, so no, that's just being rude,
That was rude.
and
That was
mean.
rude.
And yes, you did need to apologize because at least they got up there and did what they did for God. You know, God just said make a joyful noise unto the Lord. And that's the way she wanted to do. So you don't just sit there and make fun of nobody singing. I mean, I don't feel like I'm the perfect singer.
No, we have arguments at church with them girls and stuff. Like when we do have arguments, like we all have to all apologize when they start with me. If you're gonna start with me, I don't need to apologize. You should be apologizing to me. I shouldn't have to say nothing but sit there and say, I forgive you or I accept your apology.
As
I
church
should be like,
folks, I always get the
so-
bad end of the stick. I don't think it's that. I admit now that I've had you guys apologizing to people even though I knew you guys weren't at the wrong, even amongst each other. So I admit it. That's why I feel like I don't want to be that same person with the same cliche to give y'all the same advice. No, if you don't give that other person that power, because they could do it again, very well do it again, because I've had it happen to me from the same person over and over again, and I'm just like, okay, I'm tired of apologizing. I'm even tired at this point trying to figure out where our friendship lies. You understand what I'm saying? You should not even have to question your friendship with other people. You should know that friendship is strong and is standable because you guys are there. You know what I'm saying? In spite of whatever's going on. So I'm at that point like, no. Oh, okay. I've done nothing. So, hey, like, you don't pick up my phone call. You don't respond to any of my texts. What's happening? So at that point, I feel like it's your problem now. Because it's not mine. Mm-hmm. I have no problem. You created this. So you fix it. And I'll sit back and wait on you to fix it. If it never get fixed, just know I love you anyhow. There's no, like they said, ill feelings, no bad blood. I love you anyhow. But what I'm not going to do is give you that. I'm not just to give you that. I'm not about to apologize. I ain't did nothing until you start mad. No. And there it is. Okay? Because you're not going to own it. Bottom line.
And I don't like the fact too sometimes when you do discuss that issue you have with that person, and when you apologize, or when they tell you that you should apologize, and then they put you down as if you're the bad person, when you know deep down inside you've done nothing. That makes me more mad because of the fact that I'm like, okay, what? At that point, I don't want your apology. Well, because I don't like, apologies with backhand comments. You know, like, I'm sorry, but you the type of person, you know, you evil, you demonic, and I don't. That stuff makes
There ain't
me.
no apology, baby.
That stuff makes
You
me
say
mad
that?
because then you don't mean it. You know, because you like I'm apologizing because that's what you want to hear. But I'm gonna tell you about yourself, even though a lot of times it's not even true. So that makes me more mad because then I'm like, okay, then that's why I don't want your apology. So a lot of times, that's what I'm saying, like, if they apologize or not, just forgive them and try to move on, because the fact that, that's their problem. You can't make a person apologize anyway. You can't make a person
and
change.
you can't carry that on you when you have no idea. That's like added waste. I mean, you just added that on you, and it's just a waste of time for you to deal with something that you could be dealing with, otherwise, dealing with your health, dealing with something that really matters, your family, your friends, your job, deal with issues like that. So yeah, I get it. I'm at a place I'm not going to.
Because also, a majority of the time too, if you realize, like, the people that hurt you, you carry the baggage more than them. It affects you more than it affects them. And they're the ones who done you wrong, but it hurts you more because the fact that you value that friendship. You was in love with that person, and you love that loved one that you're related to. So a lot of times it affects you more, and it tears you up more, and then it makes them seem like they over there suffering and hurting because of what they did, not knowing really that they're suffering and hurting because of what you've done to them.
And then you get from other people like, girl, she said she don't fool with you. Ugh. Y'all, this is off topic. I cannot stand up. Okay? When a person said they don't like people. Stop. Please, just.
Wait, when a person.
Oh, I know what you mean.
I cannot when I read a comment like that, or when I hear people like, girl, I just don't do people. Girl, I don't like people. I don't fool with people.
That comment before.
I don't like it, huh?
I made that comment too.
I know, but I just don't like it. God created all of us. You should always, the Bible says, showing love and kindness. You know what I'm saying? I don't fool with people. People don't like you. I feel like, sometimes I feel like people that say that make themselves bigger and higher than everyone else.
They look stanky.
As if they just like stuck up. But
that's what I'm
in real life.
in
In real life, you look stanky and stuck up.
yes,
Nobody
it's
would
not
imagine
cute.
that.
You should always love on someone. That attitude, that little ugly attitude. Hey, girl, I just don't like people.
Oh, see, I don't do it.
I don't do it like
Oh
that.
my gosh, nigga, I don't be doing
I don't like people
I'm
anyway.
not
It's like you're trying to get attention because you want people to be like, oh, can you just like me? No, they don't care. They don't care.
It's annoying because they mix being kind with being friendly.
Exactly.
No, it's just showing kind. Like,
Oh, I hate that too. Y'all, I'm sorry. I had to get off the subject. But we talking about it. I hate that.
I don't like it. It's like,
Why you being so friendly?
it's not. It's,
Why am I being nice?
yeah.
Why am I being kind? Oh, because that's just who I am. Friendly?
I understand if like.
And I used to say that
if
about
I'm
my
being
mom.
friendly to an op that I already don't
But
like.
then, like, me and
then
in the car talking about it one day.
If to somebody randomly, it's not a problem.
Me and just talking about me, it's just like, that's not, we don't like that. Like, people like, why, you know what I'm saying? Because I used to think, like, why won't be friendly, you know what I'm saying? But she's not being friendly. She's like,
Yeah, they used to my kids used to try to get on to me all the time. Mama, you too friendly.
I know, I used to do that because.
I'm speaking to people.
But me and Asia had a
Yeah.
talk about it.
Oh, my bad.
Hold on, Asia.
Yeah.
Okay, my kids will get into a physical or verbal altercation with someone, mind you, at their age, not now, but a little younger, and they expect me not to speak and show love. Girl, no, I am not here to entertain or add on the situation. I'm trying to shed light and peace. I'm not that old me again to where I'm supposed to go up there trying to fight.
But it's too much. Oh, you look so pretty today. Oh, you look so.
If they pretty, I'm going to acknowledge that.
She's not gonna hate on people like.
I
No,
don't
she
hate
don't
on
have
no
to.
one.
She don't have to bash them. She can just say hello and go on about.
But see, mama is like a sweet person.
No,
She's very sweet.
Say it again. Say it again for the camera. Say it
Mama
again.
is very sweet.
Girl, bye.
Yes, she is. So you know, Mama will speak to people that don't even like her.
Check that, boo.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
She will speak to people that don't even like her.
Thank
She will
you.
speak to people that we don't even like or don't like us.
Around.
But Mama, that's just how she is. Like, it's not
Right.
friendly. She's just so kind. She got a sweet
For
heart.
example,
That's
for
the person she
example,
is.
for example, there is a certain church where there's a group of people who do not like me per se, and we used to go to church often, because they always have programs and we always sing. And my mom used to always speak to what they say the ops or whatever, the enemies or whatever. And I used to stand there, and I'm like, why? I talk to my mom like, for real, like, if you don't like me, like don't talk to my mama like for real, because that makes you more mad. You be furious on the inside, but then like when you become mature, like an adult, you understand like even though they because the thing is, what's crazy too is like half the time, sometimes the people that don't like me will still speak to me. They're like, oh my gosh, you're so pretty. Oh my gosh, congratulations. And I'd be like, you was talking trash for me. So I get it, and it's like it's not being friendly. It's showing, kindness at all times, because a lot of times you gotta kill them with kindness, and a lot of times, people, they think killing them with kindness is you being weak, or you being soft, or being a punk, and that's not really it. Like my mom is very strong, because my mama will go up to a person, and that person can sit there and dog my mom, and she will go up to that person and be all in their face, hello, how are you? How's your day? You look beautiful today. It's like then we were like, mom, like wow, and I told my sister, I was like, no, like it's a good thing, like that's the way it's supposed to be.
She don't want to show you that she got a problem with them.
Yeah, because like you don't want to be, especially at church. Now that's worse. You go to church and you like, I'm not gonna talk to her. She ugly.
That's so ugly.
And the next thing you know, 5 minutes you are worshiping God. Like, thank you, God, yes.
Yeah, but you can't even talk to the person you sit next to or behind you.
Yeah, so no, it's not being friendly. It's like killing them kind of like.
Yeah.
I spoke with people that don't like me, and I know they don't like me. And I know they said things to me about me. Not directly to me, but indirectly. And I still like, hello, how are you? I'm not creating a friendship, but I'm letting them know that I'm the bigger person.
Yeah.
And see, I ain't there yet.
If
you if you don't like my sister, I ain't gonna talk to you, period. I don't care. You look at my mom, I ain't gonna talk to you. So it's like, I haven't grown up yet, but I see, like my mama do it, like I see, one day I'm gonna get there, but not right now.
It makes them more mad when you don't give them attention. That's the thing. People don't understand that. It makes them more mad when you don't give them attention, when you don't feed into their negativity.
What's the purpose? I mean, it's just like you're just adding on.
Yeah, no. And they like that because they want that.
And then it causes tension, so you be all at church and like, and then over here they're like, and then you be like, and so you really not focused on God. So all of that doesn't really matter to me at that point. What matters to me is God, because God has brought me through so much for me not to give him glory and honor and praise once, not even once I enter the building, at all times, even before I get to the building. You know what I'm saying? I'm already ready to just give him praise and lift up his name. So I'm not supposed to give him that power. I'm not supposed to go up in church and be like, Rabbi, get up on my face.
But you can still give God praise without liking him.
No, yes, I don't, it's not saying that I like them, because I can dislike their ways, but it's not that I'm giving them that much power where I cannot speak. You understand what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Because if I don't speak, that means my mind is on a whole nother level, because they just bothered me that much.
Okay, so how about you going to speak to someone you don't like and they like this?
Okay, and then let it go. If you go speak to someone and they don't respond back with a hi, how you doing, just move on. You did your part. It ain't saying that you've been soft. They'll be like, I'll take my speed back. No, you got, because I'll be like that real quick, because I'll just put that
I sure will.
like, child,
If
you give me just if it's 500 of y'all that comment on this post and 499 got a love and I got a little blue, like, I'm taking it.
And she would do that. She would get mad at me.
No! I didn't even have to comment on your stuff. No.
But yeah, but
give it back.
And then there's people that I don't speak to, that we don't, like, I don't think we will ever get to the point where we will like speak to each other,
I would say boo, but we're going, so with off count.
But I'm at the point to where I'm comfortable being in the same room with that person. Like, that person don't have that much power to, like, control my feelings. Like, if that person walked in, I'm not like, oh my gosh, now I can have a good day.
I gotta go.
Now I gotta go
like
because
that.
now that person's
Some
here.
people do that.
No,
Like,
it don't.
they got
I
no
would sit
power
there,
over you.
I would shout, I would praise God, I would cry while you there. And so that, because the fact that I'm not the one, like, I let things go, especially in like 2020. I learned to let things go, like, that don't do me any good. So if you there, a lot of times I can block you out. You can be right here, and I still won't see you.
Well, I get it. Stop. I don't see you. But I mean, thank God that I've, grew up in that area, because child, I used to be like real bad about it. Like, everybody was going to be aware of how I felt about that person. All of that happens, all of that. But thank God it doesn't. But anyway, we got off track, guys. We were talking about apologizing, and when you apologize, how does it really make you feel at the end when you know ultimately you did nothing wrong? Does it really create peace? Does it make the situation better? Do you walk away with, what word I'm looking for? Feeling like it's completed, or is it incomplete? Is it you got questions that needs to be answered? Because me, I'm not giving it. So, FYI, I got nothing to you. Don't expect my apology, because you created the mess, you fixed it, you own up to it, because that just might be the person who you are that day. Because we should learn not to allow people, you don't allow people to mistreat you, and that's a form of mistreatment. If you just create drama for no apparent reason, and then you looking for that person that you caused the drama with to apologize to you, then you need to be held accountable for that. You need to own up to it, and you need to apologize for it. Anything else you guys got to say before we end it?
Oh, I'm just not apologizing. That's
Trivy.
no.
Jaden, you have something to say? Say hi, guys. Say hi. No? Oh, okay. Well, he don't want to say hi. He's not feeling well today. Normally we kick him out the camera, because I'm telling you right now, this would not be the last time you guys see him, because for some odd reason, let me tell you, 2, okay? 1 and 2, okay? That's how old he is. He knows if before we even get some keys, before we even put on a jacket, before we even, the ideal come in our head to when we're going to the store, he already have his jacket. Like, where you going? To the store. We're going to the store, Nana. But who said? Okay? So he knows that the ideal is going to be brought about. He knows when we're about to get into this. Let me let y'all know, Jada, this is her son. That's why she's trying to stop. He knows when we're about to get into this camera, because all of a sudden, voila, once we get off, running around his house, doing Lord knows who what, to Lord knows who with, okay? Terrorizing people. Anyway, we love y'all guys. Comment down there. Let us know how you feel. Do you feel like it's necessary to apologize and it don't make you feel no type of way, or do you feel like you're in agreement with us? Let us know how you feel. We love you guys. And we will talk to y'all later. 1, 2, 3, go. Mother and daughter, you too. Bye.